Alright, so hey guys, let's get started on cooking. Hopefully you already washed your hands. First thing we're gonna do is open the can of chicken. So I'll probably fast forward or skip this part if I struggle opening it. My can opener's not great. Alright, so after you open the can of chicken, you're going to want to get a strainer and a small bowl. Well, usually you do it in the sink, but I'm going to do it in here for now. So Alright, so once the chicken's drained, you're going to put it into the bigger bowl. So once you have the chicken in the bowl, you're going to break it up with a spoon. Hopefully it works. Alright, once you break up the chicken, it should kind of look like that. I don't know if it's hard to see. For this recipe, we're going to use an apple instead of celery. So we're just going to go ahead and dice that up. So I'll just remove the core. In this recipe, we'll just use half an apple and see how that goes for now. So we'll dump that in the bowl with the chicken. Alright, so it doesn't look too bad. So I got a red onion. You can use yellow or white onions, whatever you have available. I'm pretty bad at chopping them, so So again, I'm pretty bad at chopping stuff, or dicing, or whatever you want to say. unlike the apples, I'm going to use a measuring cup and see how much onions I put in the recipe. So I'll try to fill up half a cup, a fourth cup actually, first. Got it here. Into the bowl. So for the next step, I'm going to be using the Greek yogurt. If you don't have that, you can use mayo instead, and just remember that it's plain and not something with like strawberries or blueberries in it. I'm going to be using an 1/8 cup spoon, so I'll try 1 and maybe 2. Alright, here's another 1/8 cup, so that's 1/4. I'm going to mix it up, see what it looks like. And for the yogurt or the mayo, you can put pretty much as you want. Alright, so I'm done mixing it. It doesn't look too bad. So maybe about a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt or mayo should be fine. We're going to be adding some seasoning now. So just the classics like black pepper. You don't really have to measure it, but just a little dash of it should be fine. You don't want to cover the whole thing. So after the black pepper, we're just going to be putting a little bit of salt. So I have garlic salt to give it a bit more flavor. I usually don't like garlic, but whatever. Just be careful not to put too much. Next seasoning, it's not necessary, but if you like it, I love smoked paprika, so I'm going to be putting some of it in it. Alright, then I'll give you guys a peek at it. Alright, so once you guys have the seasonings in, just get your spoon and stir it up. Alright, so if you want to, there's some more stuff you could add to the recipe. Stuff like, if you have like dried cranberries or raisins, you can just throw in a bunch in there. You could chop them up too, but I don't really care. So I'll just put a couple dried cranberries, maybe a bit more. You'll give it a stir. Alright, and then for people that like crunchy stuff, there's another thing you can add into the recipe. If you have stuff like, let's see, sliced almonds, or I have roasted and salted pecan halves, so I can add those in. I can open it. These, I think you can even chop them up into smaller pieces. So I'll go ahead and do that. So once you have them broken down, you can toss it into the bowl. And then we'll just give it a quick stir. And that's all for this recipe. Once you're done with it, you can put it on, say, a sandwich or on crackers, or even eat it plain. I don't know if you want to do that, but I'll try it.